So I was asked several times to listen to the 10-minute update from this family. I did so. I took some notes, so let's talk about it.
The most frustrating thing about the Resilient Jenkins conversation, I know I'm a little bit late to this, but
hasn't CPS been called? And I can tell you as a teacher, CPS probably has been called if their oldest children are school age.
This is the Jenkins family. Consists of Mama Jenkins and Father Jenkins. Like, I don't know their name. I didn't care enough to search for their name. But these two people has managed to sprout out 7 kids.
As you can read in the caption above, we're a family of 6 going on 7 living in a 1-bedroom apartment. As the kids grow older, that means we constantly have to adapt our environment to give them more means for privacy. And
I know everyone wanna get married one time in their lives, but why the hell do you have to give birth to 7 kids? They have been getting so much flame online for having 7 kids live in one apartment, like in one room, sleeping on the floor.
All discourse about whether or not poor people should have kids if the kids are being born into poverty becomes eugenics discourse eventually, because when you look at it at the macro and not like the individual, it's a much more difficult conversation about like sex education and healthcare and reproductive care, blah 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 blah. But after watching every video on that account, it's kind of like an unstoppable force meets an unmovable object for me, because it's the terrible rhetoric of children in poverty and the way that we talk about that versus like the evil of like family vloggers.
Children are okay. Yeah. They're in a safe environment with 2 parents that love each other. I keep on hearing a lot of women saying, this is ridiculous. You have brought children into this world, into poverty. The reality is she had 2 children. He had a son. So before they decided to have children of their own, they already had 3 children. She's about to have her 3rd child with this man. She didn't have 6 children for him. Second, children don't know they're poor until someone else points it out. And I saw the video and all I see is that she is a loving mother. She cooks for them.
We don't dispute all this stuff. Belly bandeges. Why do you keep having kids if you can't take care of them? Like, at one point, it is going to sound like wickedness, because you couldn't stop when you have 1 kid for the man or 2 kids. You had to go to 3. And right now, this is the first time I'm hearing this stuff. I realized that she already had 2 kids of her own, and the man had 1 kid in the family that she knew about. Because I already heard of a video from his wife saying that he cheated on her or something. Let's play the video.
The reality is she had 2 children. He had a son.
Hi. Since we're on here speaking about the Resilient Jenkins, actually, he has more than 1 son. Hi, I'm the first baby mama. I'm absolutely embarrassed the fact that that's my sperm donor.
Oh, sperm donors. I don't get the culture with sperm donors, because why the hell do you have responsibility for a kid when you donated your sperm? Like, this woman is at the blame right here. Allegedly, according to me, there's no way I'm going to donate my sperm to a hospital and you are going to come to me and like say I have to take care of the kid. Because why? That shouldn't be allowed, guys.
I will not be posting my child on here because y'all not gonna know. But my son is almost 12. Since everybody wants to kind of chime in.
Okay, this video from his wife is 10 minutes long, and seriously, guys, I can't show this video. I can't react to the whole of the video because I don't want my video to be too long. Because the editing time takes so long. It takes so long to be edited, and I can't go through that because I am literally alone. I have to take care of the house, education, shop, because if I have to feed, right, I have to go to the shop and take care of that too. So I can't be stuck editing. I am even privileged to be making this video right now because I have to take care of the house. And as I previously stated, this is a very big house.
Welcome back, y'all. Come spend a wholesome night with the resilient Jenkins. We started off with our typical nighttime routine of making sure everything gets cleaned up. Now, unfortunately, the belt keeps going out on our vacuum, so we just go ahead and use the hose attachment. Got the floor swept and mopped in the bed area and got the beds back down for bedtime. And I wanted to cut out some extra time to go through both of my son's toy boxes and get rid of some stuff that they've already outgrown. Now, have you know, my son asked me if he could take over vacuuming. He said he really wanted to give it a try. While going through the toy bins, I noticed there was a bunch of newborn toys that my son had barely ever had interest in, so they were barely used. Maybe my daughter might have some interest, so we'll go ahead and put them aside for her. Vacuum the area back up and go ahead and put the rug back down. After I was finished,
you know, one thing I realized as a trend with all these family vloggers and family influencers, they always try their best to make us feel pity for them. Number one, if you don't have enough money to feed your children and everything, you could just take them outside, like go to the park and film them. You have an iPhone to film them at home so that we feel pity for you guys. But you can't go to the park, film them in the middle of green grass where we'll see their beauty and everything, but you have to film them inside your dirty house, making your family work for free. At least you are turning them into slaves at this point. I know my points aren't valid because I don't have a family and I have a family, but I have never given birth to a family. Like in fact, if you read the description of this video right now, I am a virgin, so that should tell you everything you need to know.
Growing up, my dad, he would pawn, sell, hell, he would do whatever to any and everything in our house before he let something get cut off. This, to me, in a relationship is a form of financial abuse. There are women in relationships with men who are not prioritizing the children.
She's talking about this dude, the resilient Jenkins father, like the black dude. He said that he couldn't work because he feels like the work he's going to be working is going to be like they're not paying him high enough or well enough. But what I want to ask, like, no matter the job you get in the United States of America, there are people already working that job. People already do the job, and you left your wife in this situation where she has to do everything, like farm content for your kids, just because of your ego. Bro, you are dumb. I don't even care about what your name is or anything. I don't even know the name of any of them, but the both of them are dumb.
It's Sunday reset time. I started by folding all the... How did everybody's Monday go? This Monday seemed like Sunday reset time. Now, if I say you can openly judge me...
At this point, I feel like whatever these people say on the internet, family vloggers, whatever they say is just going to be a lie. Because why the hell will you film every single moment of your kid's life? Like, most of them, the content they are even posting online isn't even where it's cut, because just check their drafts. For you to have a video of your child reading or your kids playing on reading, you must have at least 1,000 drafts. And the problem isn't even about the amount of kids that you give birth to. Hell, my mom has 8 kids. My mom didn't film our life and post it online, but mom, you could have, because if that you posted me online when I was 2 years old, I was a cute little boy. Forget about the hairline, but when I was 2 years old, I was the cutest little boy ever. If she had posted me online, I could have been like Siwa.
That we received from our wish list. It's a set of multiple different educational poster boards. I let the kids pick through and pick which one they wanted to look through and work on. And then I sat there and quizzed them a little bit, and then we quizzed each other on some math. Now, one thing I've noticed with this pregnancy is I'm not gaining...
Well, if you didn't hear what she said correctly, she said they got some things from their wish list. Their wish list, which included a ring light. A family who is struggling, why the fuck do you need a ring light? And if you want to help me out with my wish list, it's in the description. Please, 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 I need an iPhone 16 and a MacBook Pro. Please, guys.
I find it crazy that everybody's all up in arms because I have another baby in the oven, but that's none of your business. Did you have a nice nap, sweetie?
And this dude nailed the point in the head of the resilient Jenkins, because this video just summarized everything wrong with that family above 1 minute for that sweet creator reward program, right? Like, her whole daily upload is just paid partnership after paid partnership after paid partnership, and she doesn't get tired of doing that. Think about a woman giving birth to 7 children in a house, despite the fact that she knew that they couldn't train them, and so on and so forth. What do you think? I know this video is shorter, but gotta do something else.